Hi, everyone. This is Jenny and Rachelle here. And today we're coming on. We tried to do live for you a few times, but we want to really come true to our word and be authentic with you for our message of nourishing yourselves on all levels. So today we want to talk to you about nourishment and abundance. And you might think, how do those work together? But they really do. So, it's funny when you feel lack of joy in your life or you don't feel like you don't feel so well, you feel a little down, you don't feel so abundant. And I don't know if you're always feeling like you're attracting the right things, but when it's like something happy's happening, or even like when it's our birthdays or some happy event we're going to, some celebration, then everything explodes and the world looks so shiny and clear and beautiful, doesn't it?
It sure does. Yes.
So we wanted to come on today for you to talk to you about how to keep that energy going for most days. And we know life happens, it can't happen all the time. We don't expect it to. But I mean, to be consistent and clear with how you feel in your mind and your body so that you can have the life you want.
Mhm. Yeah. I think
So
yeah, go ahead, Jenny. Just gonna say you made a couple of great comments there already, and it's like it's so true. Not every day is going to be perfect. Like not every day we're gonna wake up and our feet hit the ground and we're like just ready to go. But that's okay. We need to give ourselves grace. I often, when I have to have those chats with myself, it's like if I was talking to my best friend about how she's feeling today, how would I respond? What would those sentences look like? And are they positive, or I would never talk to a friend the way that I sometimes let myself speak to myself in my own head, right?
ain't that the truth,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Yes.
So we just have to really get into the mindset of, nourishing, as you said, nourishing ourselves the best so that we can help everybody else out. And
That's right.
yeah, and
That's right.
I know you are very much like myself, where we love to care for people. That's why we're in the industry we're in, right? It's to help people feel better and just help people get better control, maybe of those emotions, whether it be surrounding eating habits, exercise habits, sleep habits, even those morning rituals. We were going to kind of talk about those a little bit too. What do we do to start our days right? Right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. And even like that's the whole thing. So it's not even like it's brain science, it's not like it's like complicated. But sometimes we make it complicated, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
We tend to listen to that or not listen to that voice in our head, right? We're like, oh, we'll hit the alarm enough when we're 5 more minutes. I just want 5 more minutes to go to sleep.
Exactly.
And then what, it's an hour and a half later. Like, oh,
Mhm. Yes. And then we've missed our workout time,
and
or
you
we
missed your
missed our reading time, or the goal setting time, right? So it's like imagining, okay, what do I want this day to look like? And if I hit that snooze button and I fall asleep for another 90 minutes, right, then I'm going to miss out on all these other things that are going to make me proceed into the day and into the person I want to be today. So sometimes I have to think about that as well too. It's like, yes, I'd love to lie here in bed, but I won't be able to get these things done that I know start my day right.
Well, that's the thing, hun, and I agree with you. It's really training of our minds. Like we really train, like we train our dog or we train
Yeah.
our husband sometimes,
Big secret. Not.
right? They learn over time, but we really have to be like consistent and train ourselves to not let ourselves get in our own way. And it really helps. Like if you are having trouble even with not having enough time in the day, where I often hear from even friends a lot, they say, oh, I'm too busy, or family. Well, you do block out time to play on the phone, or we block out time to have our lunch, or we block out time to watch that movie, right? Or we need to really block out time for people that are important to us, but also activities that are important to us.
Yeah.
And if you notice that you're missing that routine in the day, like meditation really helps me breathing and my affirmations, my journal in
Yes.
the quiet before my household wakes up. I feel I'm more calm and grounded. And then I have my breakfast. If I do all those things for me first, have my shower first before everybody gets up and starts asking for all these things of me. Like,
Yeah.
okay, now I can begin my day and I feel better mentally and emotionally.
I feel ready. I feel ready for the day. Yes. Hey, what's one of
Exactly.
the first things that you do when you get up in the morning? What's kind of your habits or your rituals that you have?
Yeah, so for me, like a ritual that I love to do is I love to listen to meditation.
Mm,
And then I do breathing, deep breathing, but it's from my heart. So I send the energy out into the universe, into the world, with affirmations that I say actually.
oh, I love it.
It's beautiful. And I pick different ones like, cord cutting or abundance
Mm-hmm.
or light and love, whatever I feel is going on that people
Yeah.
might need. I sort of like, or what if someone might need something, I send that out.
Mm-hmm.
Then I try to do journaling in the morning. Now, it doesn't always happen right away, but I do make a point of doing that like in the morning and having my lemon and water pretty much every morning and then doing my affirmations or my journaling.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and I really try hard not to go on my phone before 9 if I can help it, but I can't always do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I have to really set time blocks for myself, like an hour at a time for each activity. Say, okay, that's stopping it. Now I'm going to go exercise. And I'm not like, Rachelle, if you can't exercise first thing in the morning, pick a time when you can. Like it doesn't have to be at
Exactly.
7, right?
Yeah.
Like today was at 11:30 and that was okay. And I still got it in. But
100%.
yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
And often with exercise, like it's again forming that habit. So
yeah,
a lot of times I'll tell my clients, like, just you may need to set a schedule
that's
and
right.
your alarm in your phone. And you know what? If it's the lunch hour and you work downtown and there's a gym and you can hop over there, then great. That's your workout time. Schedule it in so that,
Yes.
no other meetings are getting put in there. If it's the morning, put it in there as well too, but I 100% agree with you. Once you get into that space where, okay, you are disciplined enough, you have formed that habit already, you know that being healthy involves exercise. Yes, if I miss that workout at 9 a.m. that I was going to do, then make sure I'm getting that in somewhere in the rest of the day because it's so important. It's like, eating healthy. It's like getting enough sleep. We need to be making sure that we're getting that exercise in each day.
And Rochelle, if you feel like some days are off for you, like say you haven't drank enough water, for an easy example, um, what do you do to get yourself back on track and hold
That's it.
yourself accountable?
hmm
Right?
Great question. And I have people that I work through with on a weight management plan. And one of the things we talk about all the time is giving yourself grace. So, yes, for example, if I go
Passion.
through a day
Yeah.
that I just, maybe I forgot to drink my water, and you and I were chatting about this the other day, I think, with
Yeah.
big water bottles, that we
Or
have
big
around
fit.
the
Yeah.
house.
Like,
It's so much fun, right? But
yeah.
yeah, things happen where, yeah, sometimes you don't get all of those habits in, or you don't do it 100% that day. That's okay. Just give yourself grace, move on to the next day, set those goals. Like, okay, tomorrow, here's what I'm going to do to make sure I get my water in. And I might fill that water jug up at night. Make sure it's there, it's ready for the day.
That's
And
right.
just kind of be a little bit prepared for it. Or maybe I want to have, an extra electrolyte drink. Well, I'm going to have 6 to 8 ounces of water in on that. So put my electrolyte drink packet out, or the lemon, have my lemon water ready and things like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, just kind of just try to do those couple of things to be, prepared. But honestly, it's just give yourself some grace and just move on. I think so many of us, especially as women, we beat ourselves up so easily. It's like, oh, I forgot to take my supplements today, or I forgot to have my salad today, or, I didn't get my workout in, so I'm done. I'm done forever.
Yeah.
Don't throw the towel in so quick, right? It's just we start over fresh the next day. Every day is a new day, and we've been gifted with it, and we'll just do our best each and every morning to get started right and keep
And
moving.
I love that you said that because then you're honoring yourself and you're taking care of yourself more, right? Because nothing's worse than feeling stressed out or beating yourself up for something you didn't accomplish
Hmm.
when sometimes it's out of your control. I mean, we're human, things happen.
Yeah,
And that just spikes the cortisol levels, and that actually gets in your way again even more. Not inadvertently, not realizing you're doing it, but then it takes longer and it's hard to get back on track.
yeah. And what about accountability partners? Um, that's something that's great as well too. Like maybe you
Yes.
have a sister or a best friend or something like that, where you're like, okay, I need help. I don't think I'm getting enough water in, just again for an example. Like,
Yeah.
tell me,
Yeah.
you know what? Can you shoot me a message at noon and ask me how I'm doing with my water intake? Just
Oh, exactly.
fun.
Like, oh, I know. Like that's like we need our lifelines to help us as practitioners, but
Hmm.
we also like our clients. Like well, they know what I'm accessible with text and email or whatever. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
But I do find it does make a difference in how they're feeling and how they're feeling for sure. Like
Yeah.
100%.
Sometimes we just want to know there's somebody else on our side, right?
Yes.
We all need a buddy in the corner, right?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Yeah, because it sometimes feels like you're on this lonely island, but you're really not. A lot of us deal with similar, like body dysmorphia,
Hmm.
or eating disorders or binge eating. A lot of us, even myself have been through it as well, like from the past. I was 240 pounds at one time,
Yeah.
and I had to crawl my way back with what I knew. And then studying this field really empowered me to get where I need to be. And that was the whole package to
Yeah.
fill all those gaps that I needed.
And that's so true. I think most people in the wellness industry, whether you're a naturopathic doctor or a holistic nutritionist, a massage therapist,
Yeah,
Reiki practitioner like yourself, I do honestly believe most people have started in this field because of their own personal experiences. It's
true
usually
enough.
it is, right? So
Yeah,
it's just and why not? We learn from experience, we learn from ourselves, we learn from other people. And yeah, as you said, we have to help each other out. So
exactly. And a part of our like being holistic, we really work with clients to really listen to them and empathize and get to know them as people. And we take more time with them. We want the doctors to be in the loop for sure, but
yeah,
we fill in the gaps and have more time to work on filling what's going on. Maybe,
yeah.
why are they so tired, or why do they keep having that inflammation there? Or maybe that food isn't agreeing with them. So we're kind of like health detectives.
I
We
love
figure it
that.
out and how to combine it all together.
I love that. And like you said, filling in those gaps, like there's a definite space for, many different practitioners and doctors and whatnot for people's health, right? And it's just sometimes there's gaps that need to be filled in different ways. And if you have many different tools in your toolbox, it's really going to help you to live that more holistically healthy life, right? And that's what everybody wants. They just want to feel well.
Well, that's where the everyone's. I think everything's sort of turning to that way too, because people are looking for answers and they want more solutions. And I feel like once they get to know us and what we do and not be afraid of it, sort of embrace it and just have a conversation with us, it will be easier to like really work together collaboratively with our medical system. And I think that's coming open to more. But I also feel that people don't realize like a lot of people are vitamin C deficient, and like a lot of symptoms like bleeding gums and things of the past are coming back because they don't have enough nutrition in their diet, or they have restless leg syndrome, so lack of minerals in their diet,
Yeah,
specifically magnesium, right? And
yeah.
we can't tell you on this lot on this feed what to take specifically,
No.
but we really uncover nutritionally, hormonally, emotionally, mentally, and nutritionally, the whole package. What's going on with you with everything that we have? We have our programs we offer, our services, our time, all the value we offer, all the booklets we give, all the coaching and the care that we offer. Like it's a really, really good situation for you if you really like, want to just get to that next level. It's
Yeah,
very empowering.
absolutely. It's that whole life experience, right? It's just, yeah, getting down to the nitty-gritty and sometimes it's just making small changes too, right? It doesn't have to be um gigantic
No,
changes like that, right?
no.
Sometimes it's just small things. Like I know for just a quick example, a lot of women don't eat breakfast. Like, oh,
Right.
this, I just almost cry when I hear that. Like, we need to be getting our metabolism going, right? First thing in the morning, we got to get that fire burning.
That's
And
right.
lots of women will wait until noon hour to eat, right? It's like, no, get
Yeah.
the protein in very quickly. Have a savory breakfast over a sweet breakfast. Like, if the donut tray is being passed at work, it's okay to say no. Try to have something a little more savory, but get that protein in right away. It's just so important. And just a small change like that, many people will start feeling a difference in their energy levels and just, their overall well-being after just a couple of days. So small changes, that's the key.
Oh, I know all these little changes that they make, like even a little thing, like just getting up earlier and having breakfast, or
Yeah.
just like, maybe getting an alarm clock, like a sunrise alarm clock that
Mm-hmm.
can wake you up gradually. That helps your sleep wake cycle and makes you feel happier,
Yeah.
and also like regulates your sleep cycle so you don't, you know, stay awake all night.
Yes,
Even
exactly.
getting off the phone at 9 o'clock at night and having a routine to like change up how you're going to bed at night helps a lot too. Because that blue light in the face, in the eyes, it really, really dysregulates your hormones and your sleep wake cycle like so much.
Exactly.
And it cascades, it just ricochets off other things too that you don't realize that are affecting your hormones and your weight, and then it causes more stress in your body. But all those little things that you can change, just try it, and it's be fun and exciting too. Well, it's nice to talk to you today. Thank you for bringing me on in your
Yeah.
Zoom room.
Oh, it was such a
Been fun.
pleasure to be here with you. Sorry, my buttons are all over the place
Oh,
here.
it's okay.
So
It's
great,
okay.
so great. So, we are going to have to do this again.
I agree. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, Jenny.